Welcome, Fulger Pothead Joe Puttyman here, and today we're going to be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. And this is going to be the spoiler-free review. I'm not going to put any spoilers in this. I'm not going to be doing any Easter eggs, and I'm not going to be doing a video like that. But before we continue, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and make sure to turn on notifications so you can be notified of every time I make a video. So, first and foremost, before we get started on this, be aware they are doing the Flashpoint event on Fortnite. So make sure you guys check that out if you can, or at least return back to when I do all the comics that are going to be like the DC comics that are connected to Fortnite. I'll be doing that, and I possibly might be doing some giveaways as well. All right. With that being said, again, today we are talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is the one that came on HBO Max. It's 4 hours long, and it's considered like the director's cut or the version of Justice League that Zack Snyder wanted to do. But the question is it good? Well, it depends on question A, if you've seen the first Justice League, and question B, how much did you like it?
Let me see it again.
But anyway, my point the whole thing is the movie. Okay, let's put it this way: there are some moments in the movie that feel like I'm a bit curious about things to come. I might should say, or what to expect. This is essentially a different version of that movie, of course, of the original Justice League that was sent out years back. And the one problem that I'm struggling with is, well, let's just say this: there's too many points where things seem to be more extended, and I mean truly extended, to the point of they even replaced scenes with the same scene elsewhere.
The whole world is mourning, grieving over a symbol.
I don't know how to explain it. But with that being said, is it good? Well, here's the thing. When it comes to Justice League, you're always going to have a superhero comparison to other companies like Marvel's franchise, the MCU, so on and so forth. And then when you take things like low budget comic book movies or any other franchise out there, your common thing is your introduction to characters. Now, there is a little more of that here, but I don't know, unless I was to see this with new eyes, if it would feel as impactful as it could have been for me in any other terms when it comes to a comic book movie, or even just trying to push something like the DCU, the DC Cinematic Universe, into something good. And I want to have high hopes for things to come, but I'm conflicted because, honestly, this review, I want to be better, but unfortunately I can't make it better because I wasn't as gratified with this movie as I would with something like Endgame or Infinity War. When you're put into a situation where you're conflicted by the way things were designed, based on being any extensive information or storyline, then it's always got to be compared to what was before because you've seen it. And so it is. It's like a director's cut. It's an extended version of it. And it definitely is better than the other one. But that's like saying a poo that shined gold is now better than it was before. It's made out of gold. You could probably sell it for something. But no matter what, you still got poo underneath that gold. And whether or not the poo is a little bit better this time is contradiction to what it really was in the beginning. Like, let's put it this way. If this was to be the original version, I would have a lot more praise for it, for what it was. Or what it was going to be, and it may have followed a better line into positioning itself for later movies. So With that being said, um, I do kind of have an excitement to see what they make bring later on based on this and how good this does for people in the reviews. There were already some positive reviews that of the early leaks that people saw and they liked it. But I'm conflicted, and I'm one of those ones that's pretty open-minded when it comes to things and comic book movies and that things of that nature. I get really excited. I get overly excited for it. And it's kind of a disappointment to know that I didn't get overexcited about this. Now, not to say that there aren't parts in this movie that I get excited, but it's not the excitement of like what I felt like with the ending of like Sonic the Hedgehog, or like the anticipation I have for when Mortal Kombat comes out. It just doesn't feel like that spark is there. It seems like they tried their best to do what they can, but unfortunately it may have fallen short. So the final question is, what score do I give this? Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm being completely generous. And the reason I'm being completely generous for what my final score is going to be is because I have hope in DC in the future, and I have hope in what might be canon. If this movie is canon more than the other one is, which is hard to say than anything else, then I may have a little bit of hope, but that's only what's giving me a higher score for this. I'm being very generous with this, guys. I'm giving this movie a score of 7 out of 10. If you're mad about that score, understand. This movie has its flaws, and also at the same time, it has anticipation for things to happen, but I don't know if it's worth putting in those straight 4 hours. I would take it in chunks. It does go by parts. Take it in chunks. You know what I mean? See if you like it. I would say try to get to like part 5 at most to see how you feel at that point. But there you guys have it. Final score 7 out of 10 for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Stay tuned. The next thing I'm going to review is I'm going to be reviewing tomorrow Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, and then the next movie is going to be Godzilla versus Kong, and then of course in next month is Mortal Kombat. So we have a lot of movies and TV shows to review. Also Solar Opposites. I can't remember what date that is. I think it's the 26th. This month I'll be doing a review on that as well. So we got a lot of reviews coming up, guys. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. But as always, I am Puttyman with Gamer Potheads with this spoiler-free review of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And do not forget, we're all about high score. Peace out.